Influencing popular culture, politics, and everything in between. The local station takes you ringside as we discuss the crazy world that is professional wrestling. This is Going Ringside with the local station.
Hello there. Welcome to Going Ringside. I'm your host, Scott Johnson. So glad you could be with us. We got a good one this week because look who is with us. Roxanne Perez is here. One of the three members of Judgment Day who are really dominating the WWE landscape right now. I'm excited to talk to Roxanne because she's actually going to be in our area in just a few days if you're seeing this. Let's put it on the screen. December 28th, the WWE Holiday Tour. We're in Jacksonville, of course. December 28th, 7 p.m., VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Tickets are still available at most major retailers. It's going to be a great show. She tells me Punk will be there and a lot of the major stars will be there. So it's going to be a great show. Hope you can come down for it if you're in Florida, Georgia, wherever you're watching at. But I talked to Roxanne about a lot, what's going on with Judgment Day, her, Liv Morgan, and I decided to breach the subject about Dominic Mysterio, who seems to do well, let's just say, with ladies. He's got ups and downs with ladies, but she's kind of in the mix. So I'm like, is there anything there? You want to hear what she has to say. But Roxanne Perez has a lot going on right now since she's been called up. Last time we had her on, I think she was NXT champ. She has come up and taken the main roster by storm. So much going on with her in going into 2026. So let's get to it. Here is Roxanne Perez. Well, we're excited to be joined by Roxanne Perez here today. Roxanne, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for having me. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and we're excited you're coming to our neck of the woods for the big holiday tour, December 28th in Jacksonville. These are great shows for fans to go to, are they not?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what they're for, you know. I remember wanting to go there on the holiday tours and watch my favorite wrestlers, so to be that for other people is really exciting. I'm excited.
When fans go, I know when it's on TV, you guys have a lot of restrictions with time and when you're on. Are the house shows something different to where you can interact a lot more with fans?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what makes them so much more fun, is the fact that we can, we're not worried about looking at a camera or doing things towards a camera, or for people watching on a screen. This is just for everybody that's in there. So, yeah, I have so much fun high-fiving people or ripping their signs, whichever it may be. I enjoy it.
Well, let's talk about what is going on with you right now. Judgment Day is back. Liv
Yes.
returned. Talk to me about what is going on with Judgment Day.
Well, we're on track to get all of our gold back into the Judgment Day clubhouse, exactly the way it's supposed to be. And I'm so happy that Liv is back and she's healed. And now I think that with Liv Morgan back, we're stronger than ever.
And one woman who we just had on a few days ago is Raquel Rodriguez, the almost giant in your stable.
Yeah.
You and Raquel are doing a lot of damage out there.
Oh yeah, we are. In Spanish you would say chingona y chiquita, but she's a big girl, and I'm the little feisty tiny girl that's gonna bite your ankles.
I've got to ask you about the elephant in the room, and you get asked about it all the time. I'll see what you tell me. What's going on with Dominic Mysterio?
What do you mean by that?
Well, is there anything going
He's king
on?
of the luchadors.
He's the king of the
He's
luchadors.
he's double champ. Um, I think that's all that's pretty much going on for Dominic Mysterio. He's got his Juanita. He's got his best friends in the Judgment Day, me, Raquel, JD, Finn. So yeah,
You
he's
say
got
his
his chicken
friends. So
nuggets.
in your perspective, is he in the friend zone? I saw that recently.
Me and him have always been buddies. I don't know what people are trying to misconstrue in there, but we're just friends.
Okay, I'm just asking because
I would
people
never
do.
get in the way of him and his Juanita. I would
Okay,
never.
and you would never. Okay,
I
that
would
that
never.
answers that. Well, thank you. I do want to ask about since you've been called up to the main roster. There's always shakeups at WWE, but one has been the return of AJ Lee, who, if I
Yes.
remember right, was someone you kind of looked up to when you were a lot younger. Is that right?
Yeah, she was definitely the person that made me realize that it was possible for me to become a WWE superstar. One of my biggest inspirations for sure.
With her, Punk, and then her return, what has that dynamic been like for you?
Oh, that's been awesome having them around in the locker room. You could definitely see the change in Punk's energy and I don't know, just overall happiness when she's around. It's so cute. And it's awesome to see. I grew up watching them. The storylines that they created were some of my favorite to watch growing up. So to now have them there and for them to just be people that I can turn to whenever I need advice or need help or anything. Yeah, they're amazing.
It's kind of an analogy, but one thing they always say is never meet your hero. But it sounds like with you, it went well.
Oh, it definitely went well. And I tell them that a lot where I'm like, thank you for making that quote, never meet your hero, so untrue because they're just they're just awesome. They're just awesome to be around.
So I want to ask a guy who just retired is John Cena. Um, that was about a month or so ago. You get in the ring with him and give him pop rocks. What was that dynamic like? Was that exciting to do that on him?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. Uh yeah, so him versus The Rock, once in a lifetime, that storyline was actually what made me fall in love with pro wrestling.
Really? Okay.
So the fact that I got to be a part of something with him on his retirement tour is just absolute insanity. When people ask me if I thought that all of this would be happening if I'd be in the WWE, I say yes and no because I did always think that I would make it here. Something always told me that I would make it possible. But I never expected all of these crazy things to come with it, like being in the ring with John Cena and giving him my finisher. Never expected that. So yeah, wrestling is crazy.
What was he like to work with?
Oh, he's awesome. I'm sure you've heard so many great things. But yeah, it's just really inspiring that even at his level, he always wants to be better. After our match at Survivor Series, he brought us all together, everybody that was a part of that match, and the first thing he asked was, "Okay, what do you guys think we could have done better?" As he's like sweating and like, I don't know, it's just crazy that that's like the
He's
first thing
asking
that
you that?
he's asking all of us that, like, what do you guys think we could have done better? What do you think I could have done better? Um,
Is
and
that
that was
awkward for
just
you to get John Cena ask you for critique?
um maybe a little bit, but I think it was mostly just inspiring because I feel like it really just shows that you can learn from anybody. And no one is better than anybody, really, truly. Um, so yeah, that was definitely something that I would take with me throughout my entire career. Um, you just never stop learning, you never stop getting better, and even the best to ever do it, John Cena. He never stops getting better. Even I'm pretty sure he asked himself that in his retirement match as well. So yeah, I'll keep that with me for sure.
Last time we talked to you, it was nearing the end of your NXT run, and you had a perspective of an NXT superstar. Now you're a WWE main roster star. Has your perspective changed? Has things changed for you?
Um, I think my perspective has always been the same in the sense that every single time I go out there, I am going to treat it like nobody's ever seen me before. I'm going to treat it like I've never been out there before. I'm going to treat it like um my boss has never seen me before. I'm just gonna every time I go out there, it's like a tryout. And I felt like I had that in NXT, and I'll continue to have that here on the main roster. I just feel like you gotta always keep proving yourself.
And I always wonder with wrestlers, how are you doing physically? I mean, it is a grueling, brutal schedule. How are
Yeah.
you?
Thank you for asking that. I'm doing well. The travel is probably the thing that gets us the most. But I feel like once we get there, once we're in the ring, surrounded by all these fans, it's so worth it. Everything is so worth it. I'm really excited for this tour that we're about to go on. We'll be doing the holiday tour. that kind of bleeds into the international tour. So we'll be gone for a long time.
You just led into my next question. The international tour, I believe you will be in Saudi Arabia. Of course, you're going to be in Saudi Arabia again for WrestleMania in about a year and a half. Talk to me about this international tour. Are you excited about it?
I'm so excited. I love the international tours, just being able to go to places that I never thought that I would go to. Australia, Japan, we were just there. And now we're back in the UK, which I'm so excited about. I absolutely loved being over there. And then we're going to places that I've never been to before, Denmark, Poland, Germany. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to see what the fans are like over there.
And before we go, I want to get one final plug for this holiday tour. What fans can expect. Because a lot of people go to a Raw, they go to a SmackDown taping, and it's very organized, very orchestrated. Talk to me about the difference before we go in these fan events, which the holiday tour is.
Yeah, well, it it'll be a little bit of the same thing, but it'll also be so different in the sense that the fans are really, really, really gonna be able to to feel what we're doing this holiday tour. We're going to be able to interact with them. We're going to be able to have fun with them. Whether that means, I mean, honestly, I was going to say whether that means sending them home happy or unhappy, but they're never going to go home unhappy.
Unhappy, yeah.
They might be a little bit upset when we're ripping their signs and getting in their face, but they're going to go home very happy with what we gave them. CM Punk is on the show. Raquel Rodriguez is on the show. Judgment Day. I'll be wrestling Io Sky. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be very fun.
Oh, you gave us the tease. We were wondering who you wrestled. Now we know. Well, Roxanne Perez, it has been great to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I appreciate Roxanne sitting down and talking to us. Such a great performer, such a tremendous talent. And once again, she's in our area, Jacksonville, Florida, our neck of the woods, December 28th. The WWE Holiday Live Tour. Doors open at 7 at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena in downtown Jacksonville. Tickets still available at most major retailers, so don't miss it. So I appreciate Roxanne sitting down with us and appreciate you for joining us. We will see you back here next time on Going Ringside.
This has been Going Ringside with The Local Station, brought to you every Wednesday on your favorite podcast player, on News4JAX Plus, as well as the News4JAX YouTube channel.